Eva's a force of nature. We worked together on a movie I wrote called Unplugging, and she was the best, super funny. We had great chemistry, and she's actually 6'4", which people don't know. I'm kidding, Anthony. Boy, you're straight. And it's an honor to talk to Anthony D'Alessandro, by the way. You are the anchor of entertainment news in my book. You're the Bible in my home. But Eva's great, and then I'm always happy to work with her, so she started doing this Flamin' Hot movie, which I'm here in South by for, and we'd been texting, and she's like, would you come to New Mexico to play an old white racist? And I said, I'll play a middle-aged racist. But he turns out to be a better human than he is on the surface. So she's a joy to work with, and she's great. So, and hopefully we'll be doing another thing that I wrote for her that we'll be working together again, because I love working with her. I played Lonnie, the foreman at the Cheeto factory in Rancho Cucamonga, which doesn't sound glamorous, but to him it was. And I am tough on Jesse Garcia's character, Richard, because there's a certain pecking order and all the good jobs are sort of run by the middle-aged white men, and Jesse had too much aspiration, so I'm like, no new ideas, just do it how it's always been done. That's sort of his view of the world. And then he calls upstairs to corporate, and I'm furious at him. And so I don't want things to change, basically. But in the end, he does a couple kindnesses towards Jesse and the rest of the team. I think it comes out in the fall, and it's based on the book Manhunt, and it's the kind of stuff. I grew up in Illinois, the land of Lincoln, and I didn't know all this stuff about the assassination. Mudd was involved. You know, they were initially going to kidnap Lincoln, and then he didn't show up at some hospital. There's so many aspects, and Mudd was in that mid-Atlantic region, which was a swing state, basically, and Lincoln just took it over, so it was quasi, strong with the North, but there was a lot of Southern sympathy, and there was all this contraband running through from Montreal down to Charleston and back. So long story short, it's an epic story about the 12 days from when Lincoln got shot until when they captured John Wilkes Booth. And there's so much history in there that I didn't know about. And it was a true pleasure to do, because when you're dressed in that clothing and there's horses around and there's, it's almost like you're immersing yourself in an anachronistic village, like a Civil War recreation, if you will. So it was really fun to do something dramatic in that tone, and it was lit beautifully. Everything was candle lit. So it was a challenge too, because I'm mostly, I like comedy more, but it was good.